Hi everyone, it's Master Wong here. Now some people ask me about how do you win the first fight. Now to win the first fight, very easy. Just boom, smack them in, boom, get in and do the business straight away. Then you win the first quick fight. Because you got to understand the basic thing is, it's all about preparation and prepare. Let me go through some of this with you so to get an idea, okay? Tarong. Now the basic thing is, if you're gonna fight somebody, okay, you're gonna contact with somebody, it's all to do with distance. That's the first thing you need to understand. Second thing is, when you have your hand in the position, have to be in like, if you're here, I can touch straight to the hit to the joint, or the movement like this, or to the body like this, okay, or follow up like this. I will doing the first thing to knock him out, okay. That's one thing you want to be avoid. So your hand have to keep up like this. If I come in, he can block, you see? His hand is here, his hand is here. If I hit him, his hand is here, see? His hand is here, his hand is here. And his body prepared to attacking me, okay? Like when he kick, he can kick it to the groin right away, kick to the leg straight away, and attack in that leg straight away. So the idea is a distance, okay, like this. I can't reach him that easily, he can prepare, and I can move. And secondly, his chin slightly drop like this. So he cover. Okay, another thing like I mentioned before, when I'm coming in, see a head away like this all the time, see that, it cover, and then he can start doing whatever he needs doing here, it become a lot more easier. And the second thing is, how to quant your fist, the fist have to be grabbed properly when you're making contact, okay? Making proper fist first. Now when you're attacking, you got to make sure you have a heart. So if you have your arm like this, for instance, see, you gotta, if you hit it wrong like this, you're breaking, see, you're breaking your wrist. If you cover well, see this is a very well covered, okay, the shield, very well covered, you're breaking the wrist if you hit it well. If you hit it right, okay, you don't break your hand that easily. So your fist have to make sure you grab your fist properly, your hand in position to attacking in properly and tight, so you hit. So if I'm gonna hook him like this, he already turns, see, that will cover, okay? So the most important thing is to win the first fight, it's all about surprise, speed, and violent of action, okay? So if you coming in, if you got no hand there, the first I'm gonna attack, surprise, okay, is to hit him. So literally I can go 1, 2, okay, and then follow, and then my body will drive in and get rid of him. That can be easy, but it's not always as simple as that. Few things. The most important thing is understand the distance first, okay? You have to understand, if your enemy have hand up, he already prepared. He have the first strike already. You see? He have the first strike coming in already. So when your hand is up already, it's problem. It's war. It's already start. Okay, so if you drop your hand, you lose. He already coming. It's very difficult. Okay, it's very difficult. So what you want to learn to understanding is your hand have to be come up, and when it come, it's easier for you to block. Okay, come it easier to block. But the most important thing, you need to make sure you're able to return easily. So I come up, boom, I return, okay? So I can come up, boom, I return, okay? Now when I'm returning the line of attacking here, see, I follow. If he hook me from here, see my hand, okay? And my body start coming in straight away. And then I can follow from here, okay? So the most important thing is cover well. On the first thing, cover yourself well and able to prepare. Now the second thing as well, when you're in this position here, okay, is prepare to get hurt. Because remember, if you hit me one, boom, if I'm not prepared to get hurt, and then I come back again, okay, if you're gonna hit me one, boom, boom, and then I fall down, now he coming in, he storm over me, he smack me goddamn face in, it's a problem. So you have to prepare to get hurt, okay? First fight, you remember, you're never getting a lucky, easy one. So you got to prepare for all unexpected. Now, if you already hit one, boom, like this, and if you got not got enough power, then hurt you, then you can come back. Okay, when you come back, don't put your hand like this, because he will go back again, and he go back again, and he go back again. You have problems straight away. So if you not prepare one off, and you come back, you go cover. Okay, you go cover, and coming in, and then attack. Okay. Try to get hold of a little bit, because if you hold of him, he can't jaw, so he can't hit you. If you're here, it's a bit like more struggling, okay? So when it's struggling like this, it's important to know what weapon and base you have. Knee, okay? And then cover, arm, and then make an attack. Attack. Okay, when you're attacking, when you're here, for instance, attacking him, you move, I can elbow coming in, I can grab hold of him here, and I can put knee to the groin, and then I can start to hurt him. To hit somebody in the face like this, it's very small area, so move your head back. It's less, see, it's going to be very difficult to hit them. So the most important thing to understanding is to attack low. So if I hit here, I hit him here. Now I make the hand, and I make the hand. So my body's here already. I make the hand. If he punch me, you can boom, and then now my elbow come first. If he punch, I can cover, and then sharpen, and then I hit him. Instead of I go like this and I go like that, and I see my hand. Okay, it cover. So the most important thing again to win the first fight, it's not that straightforward, like I mentioned before. If you fight in the street, it's very different. If you find a ring, it's different. So if you find a ring, what happens if you find a ring? Well, what do you need to prepare if you find a ring?
Well, it's different with the ring because obviously you get 8, maybe 12 weeks to prepare for the fight. So you get to study your opponent and stuff, whereas obviously in the street you don't get that. So in the cage it's more about making sure your skills are sharp, so that you can obviously adapt as your opponent moves around and does his thing, but you will have hopefully seen that in his previous fights.
Okay, so another thing, good question there. Another thing you understand as well, in the street I can kick him into the groin. Okay, I can kick him in the groin. I can basically attack him the way I want to attack him. Like I just want to hurt him. Yeah. So the mindset of what I try to do is very different to the into the ring. Okay. So if you want to win in the ring, you cannot kick him in the groin here, and then certainly drop in the throat here. Okay, like come in and drop in the throat like this and try to break your neck up. You can't. So when you're working, if you're in the street, the first thing you want to do is here, and then you start like you're using the hand, to using like the most strongest weapon on the neck. Okay, and then you have here, you headbutt him, and you grab him, you knee him. If he certainly grab hold me, now become a complete different thing. In the street, it's floor, like I mentioned before, it's ground down here. You fall down, it's a big problem. So you have to aware. So if he set up and he grab hold me, now I've got a problem straight away. Okay, I've got a problem straight away. So you got to prepare for this as well. Okay, for him to win the fight, he have to come in like this and straight away bring me straight down the ground, slam me down the floor, break my neck. I'm done. Okay, this floor is very strong and you die. So fighting, you need to understand a few things. If you're gonna fight in the street, you have to prepare to get hurt. And second, you might dead because your head float down the ground. So you need to be prepared for everything like this. And second thing, to make sure you don't get injured, okay, is your hand got covered well. Because you don't get smacked in the face like this first. You don't get all this thing on your face, attacking here, see? You cover well first. All this thing is important, okay, because it's survival. Okay, all this first, okay, all this cover. When you're understanding all this already, then less likely I'm gonna able to hurt him, because if you're gonna hurt him, he can't up. It's already land on his elbow, hand here. Now he coming in. It's become so much easier because my hand is hurt already. Okay. And second, if you want to hurt him, then you got to get you to able to get in and hit. If he not hit you yet, okay, you have to rush in, hit him, and you do the movement. But if you concentrate too much here and then he coming in, you're gonna have a problem straight away. So the most important thing is, if you're gonna attack him like this, make sure you low, then grab the arm, okay, grab, because if you don't grab, his hand fly all over the place. You see, his hand all over the place. If you grab, you know it's here, you know it's here, okay, you know it's here. So he's gonna grab hold me, now you know it's here, okay. So become a lot more easier for him to move now, for you to control him, okay. Now how you gonna do anything from here? Many different things. If I grab hold him, he come in, come here, he's again, attack him here, and now grab hold my leg. Now it's hand inside. So grab hold my leg. See my hand in here. It's easier for me to grab my leg. It's easy for me to control. And then instead of I try to hurt him, I try to grab his eye here, like that. Okay? Grab hold my leg, grab his eye here, like this, and I'm gonna tear him up. Because if I'm here, he can't do very much to me. Okay? If he do that, I'll be here. Okay, I'm going to rip the eyes out, and then I'm going to bring his kidney here, and then I'm going to grab his nut here and rip it off. Because in the street, it's got no rule, so it's better. But if you are training into the competition, you can't come in. If you come in to grab hold me and drop him, I can't, see? I can't try to grab hold with his neck, his eye, and try to rip the eyeball out. Okay, it's not going to happen. So in the street, it's very different into the competition, because in a competition you got judge 2 person there and you can't have a legal hit. Okay, but in the street it doesn't matter. As long as I can understand the range and I coming in, see, when he coming in, if he coming in the line here, coming in, see, I already like my hand is here. If you grab my leg, it's here, okay? And then instead of like I'm gonna hit him, I'm gonna shove that straight to the ear hole. I come from here like the palm, boom, to his face. I'm not gonna punch him. I'm gonna boom to his face here, grab, rip it, and I go deal with him, okay? And so it's very different in the street. You understand that? So you got to understand when you do the first fight, how you want to win the fight, it's all depend on you, okay? You want to spend time to think about it, and some of the lessons you see when I put it on, some attacking, some movement, some kick, all this have to take and consider to make sure you be aware of it, because you, in any kind of confrontation, you need to remember, you might live and you might die. Because at the end of the day, if you made a mistake, your head go down the floor, you're literally dead, okay? So remember that. And if you do need to fight, think about it first, because if you don't go in there and just do any kind of thing, you're more likely to get in hospital and then end up with nothing. So remember, if you don't need to, make the walk, run, okay? If you have to do the business, make sure to cover well, position cover well, and try to make sure safety of yourself must come first. Otherwise, you're gonna have a big problem, okay? If you like this kind of thing here, subscribe to me before your enemy do. Otherwise, your enemy know how to dealing with this kind of thing, then you're gonna mess you up. Underneath here, all the information there, and then ask me, I will be there to help you. Take it easy, people.